Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss some of the interview questions that was asked to me in Capgemini Salesforce interview. And if you like my work, feel free to subscribe as it will definitely motivate me to continue the work. So the first question that was asked was what are the different types of securities available in Salesforce? Then, what are the best practices that one should follow while writing a test class? Once the answer was given, there was a follow-up question like, what is see all data equals to true? And then, what will happen if see all data is false while writing a test class? Then, there was a scenario, not as exactly a scenario, but a conceptual question like, what will execute first, a flow or a trigger? Then, can you explain any recent challenge that you have faced in your current project? Okay. And once I explained this, there was a follow-up question like, what was the solution or how did we overcame that? Like, basically, what was done to avoid that error in the future? Then the next question was, can you explain any scenario where you decided to go with the flow and not Apex? And there was one more follow-up, the vice versa, if I can explain. Then the next question was, what is asynchronous Apex? And here we have to make sure that we are explaining all the different types of asynchronous Apex. Okay. Then there was a follow-up question, which was to differentiate between the future and the queuable Apex. Again, another question was from the LWC, which was what is the difference between an imperative Apex call and a wire service? So this is one of the important question that is being asked in almost 60 to 70% of the interviews. Then there was a question like how do you pass the data from parent to child and child to parent components in LWC? Once these questions were done, I was asked to basically write a LWC code to the question was like, can you design or write the logic for a LWC component with the below requirement? And the requirement was like there should be two buttons, say increment and decrement. And when a user clicks on increment, the number should increase, and for the decrement, it should decrease. So basically, if I click on increment twice, the number on the screen should be 2. And then if I click on decrement once, the number should be 1 on the screen. After that, I was asked what is the difference between say, with security enforced and with sharing. So this is a very tricky question. So let's try to answer this. Then there was a question, can you write a simple SOQL query explaining the security enforced? So this is a very important question that I think I got this question in almost 2 to 3 interviews now. So the security enforced with sharing and without sharing. Just make sure that you have your concepts clear with these type of questions. For more scenarios related to trigger, synchronous, asynchronous, or any interview suggestions, feel free to write me on my email ID, which is there on the screen. So I'm good from my side. Thank you. Feel free to subscribe as it will definitely motivate me to keep continuing the work I have started. Thank you.